Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the Wednesday night hangout. Hashtag Fantasy Cares.
Is that a hashtag? Is that what we're doing there?
Hashtag.
And Octothorpe.
Yes, Octothorpe.
Throwing out the Octothorpe. Can we just start saying Octothorpe? That's Fantasy Cares.
Octothorpe SFB 15. Octothorpe Fantasy Cares. Octothorpe TFT shopping. Octothorpe 25 days, 25 jerseys.
25 days, 25 jerseys. People should go jump into that. We might
Yes,
have
I got email bombed due to my being in 12 FCEs.
Yes. Yes.
John did?
Message board posts of, hey, everybody,
John?
the 25 days, 25 jerseys campaign is live.
Yeah.
Was that John or Hep or who?
That was Hep.
Which is awesome. Like, I was
Nice.
glad to see it get out there, 11 times.
Bing,
But
bing, 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 bing.
I did not do any eliminators this year. I was really busy at that time of the year this year.
Oh, see, I ended up doing more. I only usually do about like 4 or 5 because I want everyone else to be able to do as many as possible. But there was a lot of leagues this year that had like 1 or 2 spots open.
yes.
So Hep was just like, we just need to fill. And I'm like, put me wherever you need me, man. So I ended up in 12.
Dang. Yeah, I hope you had fun.
I'm still alive in a couple of them.
I've been eliminated in many.
Yeah.
I'm leading the Dynasty Dummy one.
The Dynasty Dummies eliminator
I'm still alive.
has it's fun up at the top. We've got a Bob, we've got a Russ, we've got a Dynasty Dummies, and we've got Charlene, and then me Burrow, who's in a bunch of Discords that I'm in. Like, it's fun, and then I see Zero Flex, so Guam Don. Like, we got a whole bunch of people the top of that is a lot of fun. Makes me happy.
Nice. Someone asked if I'm on dial-up. I feel like I'm lagging a little bit. Maybe I should try to come back.
Oh, yeah, you are straight up frozen. Your voice is fine, but your video is...
All right, I'm just gonna try to come back. I'll be back.
Don't let him back in. He's just here to eliminate someone. He's just here to eliminate someone.
It doesn't matter. It's like, it can't be you again.
It's fine.
Bob has trust issues hard.
He's so
I
hurt.
bought my own wheel. I bought my own wheel from now on. Anytime there's anything, I'm just gonna pull my own wheel out. And look, nobody got eliminated from Bob's Bobbin for Apples Guillotine League.
Now, the question is, did you buy that just for this bid?
No comment.
Maybe. Oh, that's great.
No
That is
comment.
fantastic.
I like how Scott froze on like that big smile.
Yeah.
I liked earlier when he was like,
Still like remove them.
No.
I'm kind of creeped out by it.
when he was throwing up the 2 and saying 8.
If this isn't better, I'm gonna just restart my computer.
No, you're definitely better
That's
now.
better.
Maybe it's just the wheels. Let's get the wheels out of the way.
Okay.
My wheel didn't freeze anything.
Bob's got the wooden wheel.
Mine
going.
didn't freeze. Mine worked fine.
Your wheel is working free or working fine.
It's working perfectly fine. Didn't slow my computer down.
That's great for you. I'm happy for you.
Bob, how'd you do this week?
I'm kind of proud of you.
I thought I had 5 of the top 6 scorers this week in the fish fillet.
5 of the top 6.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
5 of the top 6. I was the leading scorer. And,
that's impressive. That's impressive. while I was in I was doing a play, like I was in the middle of the game. I waved at you. I saw you on the sidelines.
Well, just gonna say that the Bobbing for Apples League is a great league to join. You know, you actually get to play when you're a good team.
You add an extra team each week. There's no cuts.
Yeah. Is Ben in the chat tonight? Is Ben not in the chat?
I haven't seen him yet.
I haven't
I haven't seen Ben. Well, the sleeper chat correctly sniffed this out, that the voting we did last week was something. So my kids and I were currently watching Squid Games 2, season 2 of the Squid Game reality show. But we watch reality, like elimination type shows together all the time. They love them. They absolutely love reality elimination shows. And I wrote this down when I saw it on a different one where, everybody voted for someone, and then it turned out that someone got a chance at immunity. And I'm like, I'm going to do that one of these weeks. And of course, the league, and I had him vote for 2, and the league gave me 7 votes and Bob and Ben 4 votes. So we're spinning for my immunity from the wheel this week. Which is so annoyingly stupid, because I was telling Bob earlier, I have actively tried to get out of this league, and the league will not let me leave this league. So
there's no room for you in the Bobbing for Apples League, by the way.
No, I can't go. So this is me spinning for whether I will have spots on the wheel tonight or not to be eliminated. I have 7 immunity votes and 1 no immunity vote. Thanks a lot, league, for taking a shot at me. Apparently, it was. Oh my gosh, I don't even know why they voted for me so much. It's probably because of Bob. Bob's been running a campaign against me.
I'm actively working against you.
I don't know about that. I have a 1 in 8 chance. Do you think it's 50-50?
Oh yeah.
On no immunity. Come on.
No.
Right on no immunity.
Oh my
Big
God.
whammy, big whammy, big whammy.
No.
Big whammy, big whammy. Put on the face. It froze on no immunity.
I will say, if it was going to land on immunity, that's about as close as you can get. Which is so dumb. Which is so dumb that they all decided to take shots at me. But we do need to have an elimination tonight. So let's make sure we eliminate someone here. Let me get this on the stage. Oh, that's from something else. Hold on.
Was that who to eliminate last week?
No. Oh, someone else is getting eliminated tonight, though. I'll be sad to see you go. I'm really annoyed that the immunity thing landed on me. I was hoping it would land on someone else and someone who is up for elimination, No. I don't have an immunity next week. That was simply for this wheel. That's why I made sure that everybody voted before Thursday. So, all right. Let's see who gets voted out.
Oh man, so Matt escapes.
I
There's a big
think this is
Matt.
Lauren. I think it's Lauren.
Yo, I can't slow down.
Maybe Lauren.
Yep.
Can't slow down.
Do you like how every week I give the phone to Ian and I'm just like, Ian, you can chat them. Get them working.
I don't know what yours is.
The assistant commissioner really is the yeoman's work there.
Yeah. I just have to log in for him. That should do it. We could probably do. How many teams are left? Are there 7?
1, 2.
We could
3,
probably
4,
do
5,
a
6. There's 7.
a revival tonight.
To make
I'll
it 8.
I'll let us think about that for a second. Because right now I'm happy with a wheel not going because I feel laggy.
Only if Bob's not on the revival wheel.
Which one is it?
Oh,
Lauren spin zone.
Bob's just sitting there playing baseball on Steam. He's like, nah, you guys do your thing.
I don't even like you guys anymore. Like,
Nice. Chat, am I still laggy a little bit? It feels like I am.
I did.
I
I
don't
sent you
think
guys
you're
a
too
picture
bad
of my
right
team,
now.
right?
Although I'm not in the chat, so I don't know. But
I feel like I just need like a full computer restart or something because I feel laggy.
Trace Station says you're fine.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to leave? You can leave if you want to. If you don't want to be here, there's nothing forcing you to stay.
I'm just worried about what Bob's going to say if I leave. So
Did we win the helmets? Did we win?
oh yeah, might as well show that, right?
Wait, oh, I didn't even know that you counted it yet.
Let's get all the stuff out of the way. So last week I got actually. Can you look up how much he scored last week?
we drafted Bowers and his 4 points, right? This past week.
3.7, my friend.
Yeah, I rounded up. I wanted to make us feel better.
And they drafted.
They had
Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor, so I'm gonna guess the game was close.
Oh no.
We won 80-40, like 80-ish to 40-ish last week, but I feel like
we won by about 40 last week.
we got wrecked this week. We might have lost to Jonathan Taylor by 40 this week.
So we lost by 44.
Great work, chat.
The 45. Yeah. So the chat. So what we did to them last week, they did to us this week.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I mean, no, they just crushed it this week. Like we had a respectable week.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
beat
87
them.
is what maybe a little better than what we did last week.
Yeah.
We
I feel
definitely
like
beat the median.
yeah. Probably beat the median.
Yeah.
I don't know. How do we feel about this? Do we want to keep doing this? Does the chat want to keep playing against us each week?
I think it's fun. I hope
I
the
think
chat
it's
likes
fun.
it.
I think it's fun. Ian, are they underneath Hamburger? Hamburger is the name of a stuffed dinosaur that we have.
Joe said
Ian named Hamburger when he was like 3. So
Joe said Scott's not lagging, but Ian is.
yeah, that's funny. That's nice. Okay,
Hamburger's
so
we're gonna pull out the
Hamburger's
Colts
ombudsman
and the
for,
Saints.
Fancy cares.
We're gonna
so
pull the Colts and Saints out of the hat first.
why?
Why
Oh,
the
Bye.
yeah. We'll just throw him to the side when he pulls them. It would be too tough to like look through and find 30 like out of 32 to find them. So
Are they
we
all
went
black
first.
and white?
The Saints are at the top.
Oh,
Are they all black and white? I mean, come on.
And the Colts also.
oh, he's got him. He's got. Okay, maybe it's not that hard.
The Colts wear a white helmet and the Saints have a gold helmet.
Have you guys seen the Patriots uniforms for this weekend?
Yes.
Are they the
they're-
gray?
Yeah.
Honestly, the way they look, I'm like the
They're the
Titans should have that
the
uniform all the
Nor'easters.
time.
They're what?
Northeast,
Yeah, so
Nike ones.
The
There was
nor'easter, the
was
nor'easter uniforms.
a guy at work today had one on, and I was like, those aren't terrible.
No,
Those and the Red Sox knocked it out of the
Yeah.
park this year with the green one.
The green monster green that was great.
Yeah,
I got
colors
Harrison.
don't come across very well there. But
No,
No,
and
they
they're a
definitely-
little different than like the
I looked at the colors and I thought they like the Titans should imagine a Titans helmet, but then I feel like that would be a good Titans
a
color.
win. Yeah.
Yeah. So we drafted first the first week. Chat drafted first the second week. So I think it's our turn to draft first. Am I correct in that? The chat can correct me if I'm wrong.
Chat went first last time. I could
Yeah,
just
Yeah.
it's our turn.
Yeah, so it's our turn to go first this time. It's a rubber match, as they call it. It's a rubber match, Zach. You got to be on your game.
You ready?
We're ready. And
Seahawks.
Every week.
every week we've had the Seahawks. Every single week. Are we going to just stick with JSN?
It's their turn.
No, it's
All
our.
right.
We're first.
Oh, it's our turn. Oh yeah, JSN.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
All right, JSN, don't fail. Well, JSN never fails. So, all right, chat. Chat, are you ready? Cowboys.
Cowboys. Pickens.
Javante.
Turpin? Did I see Turpin?
Yep.
Okay.
Turpin.
Who's the kicker? Who's the kicker? He's
Yeah,
putting up
Brandon
runs.
Brandon Aubrey.
Yeah, Aubrey's awesome.
Wow, we have a Dak, we have a Pickens, we have a CD, we have a Williams.
Oh my gosh.
Like the first four were split. Whoa, what do we do?
I think Dak's winning right now. No.
It's
Dak and CD are tied.
yeah, it's pretty
I see
split
three
between Dak and
Daks.
CD
I
right
see
now.
three
I
Daks
see-
CDs.
and three TDs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Romo,
I mean,
Well, what
Smith.
is it?
Irving.
Yeah, it's not tying. There's a Williams that's a third Williams.
Did we wait for a
Yeah.
time?
There's a fourth CD.
Wait, what? No, there's 3 CDs, right?
There's four now.
Yeah.
CDs. Never.
Do we just call it?
Terrell
now?
Owens.
CD
What?
wins.
I'm getting some really good ones here.
All right, I think it's CD because that's four. Oh, that's the
Herschel
fifth.
Walker. Herschel Walker.
That was the fifth for Lamb, so we're just gonna call it.
Yeah.
All right.
We don't have time. We got to keep this show moving. We got to get done. We have time limit on this show.
All of a sudden, you've got something you got to do? Or we just have to finish it before Russ
That's not
goes
the
to bed.
worst.
Panthers for us.
Seattle?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Is it Dowdle?
I
Who else
mean,
is
yeah.
it?
yeah.
Panthers are a bad one.
Yes, they're very bad.
Yeah.
Panthers play the Falcons. It's not even a good matchup for any
No.
of the players either.
I think we just have to go down. There's nobody else.
Okay.
Chats.
We'll just take the mascot, put him in the flex.
Yeah. All right, chat.
Oh,
Ravens.
dang.
Let's
Who's
hear it,
guys
chat.
going
Who do you want for the Ravens? I'll be right back. Ian, you can
Eight.
handle hosting.
Bateman. I'm getting a lot of Batemans here.
I could go with. I think Bateman's fine.
Looks like Lamar's the answer.
I love that Scampers had the Sir Purr pull from Carolina. I dropped Sir Purr in one of my songs at one point, so that makes me happy. It's a lot of Lamar there.
Mm.
I do
John
think
Harbaugh.
James quarterback.
They took John Harbaugh. They figured they could coach their way to a win.
Is it eliminator scoring? Because I could end up with 15 points there.
Bills.
Let's go with Allen.
Kincaid. Kincaid's pretty good.
Kincaid's out. He'll be out for a couple
Oh.
weeks.
I think I have Knox and SFB.
All right, chat turn. Yes, Jeremy. Hosts won by 40 the first week. Chat won by 40 the second week. Dolphins for
That's
the chat.
terrible.
I don't know. They still have a running back. I'd take Achane.
Yeah, I mean,
H-A-N.
yeah, H and Waddle, both of those would be good.
Yeah. Parker Washington. Malik
Yeah,
Washington.
looks like it's H-A-N.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Malik
very
Washington.
easily H and.
There's a lot of Washington coming up too, though. Ollie Gordon. Wow. Big push for Ollie Gordon here at the end.
That's my guy.
I know.
When did Sal get in the chat?
Dulcich.
Oh, I forgot to take them out.
My Dulcich is maybe my favorite of all of these suggestions, just because I love to hear Peter Howard try to pronounce it.
Dulcich.
Deluche. Greg Deluche.
Falcons against Miami. Is this Bijan or Drake? I don't think we're taking. Are we taking Pitts?
No,
are we taking Pitts, Bob?
No.
Bob, are we taking Pitts?
I think we put London in the flex.
Over Bijan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's scoring touchdowns.
Yeah. I'm
He
feeling
does.
London, let's roll the dice on the tight end.
No.
I think that's a bad idea, but that's fine.
Hold on. So, man, I don't know. I feel like it's Bijan, but I mean, you think it's London, you guys?
I think it's Bijan.
I think it's Bijan too.
I'll say Bijan.
All right, that's
Fine.
We could
Like, I
spin
don't-
Bob's wheel.
no,
I feel
fine,
like-
fine.
Bob, can we spin your? You know what? I'm fine spinning your wheel just because I know I'm good.
Orange, Texas. That's Bijan.
Wow, that was actually like you made a connection. I actually like that.
Oh.
I love that our tight end. It's once again our tight end is our last pick. We're just gonna get stuck.
Just whoever, yeah.
Well, the first week we got stuck with Bowers.
Yeah.
Or no, that was last week. Last week
I'm probably going to get stuck
Ian.
with Kelsey.
We had Noah Fant that week.
Ian,
the first
go
week.
throw the Arizona helmet in the freezer for a minute.
Yeah, so you can feel it. Yeah, I like that he pulled that reference the other week. That was pretty badass.
Yeah.
All right, pull it quick. Let's get the shot done. Ooh, Giants. Oh, that is oof. All right.
Jameis, baby. Oh, they got a QB already.
Yeah. I gotta feel like it's a Theo Johnson move, right? Wouldn't it be a Theo Johnson?
Yeah.
I don't want to help the
probably
chat,
Theo.
but
Actually, they're coming in with Theo on their own.
yeah. Yeah. He's been good. All right. All right, who do we get? The Raiders. Oh my gosh! What?
Mayer scored more than Bowers last week.
Yeah, no. Oh.
The chat's gonna think this is rigged.
We've had Allen, JSN, and Bowers. Like, what are we doing?
We had all of them last week.
Yeah, we have a dynasty team. That's
Yeah.
what we're doing.
By the way, he does not stop complaining about redraft.
I love it.
He's so mad about redraft.
I love
with
it.
his bad team.
Yeah, redraft leagues, they're hard to get there.
Frozen helmets.
You know what leagues really suck are guillotine leagues that make no sense.
I agree. They don't like I have figured out a few ways to fix a bunch of the things. First off, I think when someone gets revived, they probably should have zero budget. So they basically just have to pick off waivers because they're already getting such a decent team back. I think that's one fix, is that they shouldn't have any fab.
This is definitely still a game we can lose. Lamar, H.N., and Lamb. Like,
Oh, for
yeah.
sure. Absolutely.
Ours plays the Cowboys. Ooh, that's a great matchup.
That is a good matchup.
I do like that.
Man. All right, let's flex this one. Let's give the chat one more. Broncos for your flex.
Yep.
So you're looking at what, Sutton or RJ Harvey?
I'd
Next.
pass the Sun.
No, you can't nix, but
This is PPR because isn't it just going off of Filet scoring?
wait, can they do this? Reroll. No.
No.
Okay, I'll give it.
What if they all stood together and no one
I pressed reset on the video.
I'll give a
game.
reroll.
All right, we
I
got
didn't like the outcome.
Sutton, Franklin, Harvey, Franklin, Harvey. Franklin,
Harvey's the winner.
Harvey. Look, if Harvey's up by 1 or 2 here at this point.
I respun it. I re-rolled it just to see what they would have got, and I pulled Jefferson.
We got a retraction on Franklin to Harvey, so it's Harvey. All right, we're set. We'll see what happens next week. Did you do a reset poll and what they got?
Yeah,
They've gotten
Jefferson.
Oh, they would have gotten Jefferson. That's why we don't allow it.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
I think we're gonna lose this somehow.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull that away. All right. We'll see how that one works out for everybody. Do we need it up there for one last second? Allen Dowdle, JSN, Bowers, Bijan. I like the team. I mean, Lamar, Achan, Theo, Lamb, Harvey. I mean, when you're picking 5 players and you're picking the best of each team, then they're always going to be a pretty good team.
What are you guys playing? An 8-man league?
Oh, it's my favorite comment. It's what's weird is I feel like, and this, fantasy Twitter, etc., has changed over the years, but fantasy Twitter for a long time has been like, compared to the general population, heavily dynasty.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to the general population. So the fact that all those comments still popped up, even though there's like in Dynasty, that happens all the time. You have those kinds of starting lineups.
Yeah.
It's that's the way to work it. So go.
Speaking of Dynasty, I'm coming to you all for help. I have a team that I'm competing. I have the second most points. I'm in 3rd place. I also happen to have Malik Neighbors. I got offered CeeDee Lamb for Malik Neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you more.
You won't.
He won't take DJ Moore for Malik Neighbors.
I know what league it is. As soon as he said he was in 3rd, I knew which league it was.
Because I was about to say you're not going to give me more because you're in 2nd. But yeah, so I have Malik Neighbors. I'm in 3rd place. I have like the 2nd or 3rd most points. I'm doing pretty well. Do I hold on to Neighbors and just hope to win? I still have my 26 first, if that matters at all. But I'm starting Tony Pollard in my last spot. So if I do this trade, I could replace Tony Pollard with CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah,
I don't think you do it.
I'm on the opposite side. I would probably do it.
I think Neighbors is the best receiver for the next decade.
He thinks Neighbors is wide receiver 1 in Dynasty. He's got Neighbors at 1.
Damn.
So.
Or do I pivot to something like Rashee Rice and Chase Brown and really fill my lineup and go for max points possible?
I like the CeeDee one better.
Yeah, I was going to say I would rather get Lamb for are you trading Neighbors to get Rice and
Brown? It would either be Neighbors for CeeDee or Neighbors for Rice and Brown.
No, I would rather have Lamb than I would Rice and Brown specifically for Neighbors.
Yeah.
Because I think at least Lamb gives you longer term value. The Rice is weird because I think he is a great points play, and I think people don't believe in him.
Yeah, it is weird about Rice, and I think it's anywhere from suspensions to injuries to all that stuff that just people don't view him. If he had done his same points per game without those, I think he'd be viewed as like a top 7 or 8 wide receiver.
Even though with that, because Dynasty's really weird. Where like if we're not on him, it takes so much to get a guy up into the top. I mean, people are talking about trading Puka Nacua 6, 7, 8 weeks into that season when he was.
Yep. It absolutely does. It's absolutely true. What reminds me of this is Alec Pierce and Josh Downs this year.
Yep.
Alec Pierce has had more yards every single game. Literally every single game they play together. He gets more targets. He runs more routes. He gets more first read targets. Every metric you look at, except for touchdowns, are really close. They might be tied now, but they're like Josh Downs was ahead. He scored in 3 straight. Every metric says Pierce. You watch the games. Pierce is better.
Right.
Daniel Jones is looking for Pierce more. Yet you look at the rankings out there, they're either close and some have Downs ahead because of our dynasty mindset. We wanted it to be Downs, but Pierce has been the guy all year.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a thing. It takes a while for them to build up.
I mean that's a really good illustration of why when we do the Dynasty Dummy shows, which we haven't done in a while, and it's been mostly the rookie stuff, but like when we were doing the Dynasty Dummy show consistently, it was so much about the psychology of Dynasty because, man, that's part of where the edges are. That's mostly where the edges are.
Did we get a final answer for Russ? I want him, like, I know Russ would like more definitive to his confirmation bias. I
legitimately don't know what to do. So
Trey has it right. Trey has it right. Brown rice with lamb sounds delicious.
Yep.
Yeah. Can I be honest, Russ? When I don't know what to do, when I am that on the fence, 92 times
on a wheel,
I stand pat. If I'm
That's almost where I am.
I stand pat.
Red rice.
But you're also in that situation without having neighbors in your lineup for the last 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know that you necessarily are pigeonholed into making a move.
CeeDee Lamb, I will have Jamar Chase, Puka Nacua, and CeeDee Lamb.
For me, it's Lamb. Like it's maybe it's just because with Malik Willis, or not Malik Willis. Wow, that's Malik Neighbors.
We shouldn't go Dontrell Willis. I mean,
I think long term I like Neighbors over Lamb, but for you're trying to win now, and Neighbors even next year. Like this is I mean, it was an earlier season ACL. And science is different, but like, do we know that he's gonna be like top 5 Malik Neighbors next year? Maybe he will the year after. Yeah, he will. Neighbors won overall. So I would lean Lamb. He would lean Neighbors. I think the chats, we're all split. I get it. Like I love that it's such a fair deal.
What about man? I love this. Russ, I miss doing fantasy analysis. Ryan says do the deal for Lamb. What you said you still have your 26 first. What about putting feelers out for somebody who's performing well this year, who's like in that kind of, is he a first? Is he not a first? So like a Waddle, an Olave, like those guys. Something like that you can add to your starting lineup. You're not giving up the Neighbors, but you're gaining the points in the back end of your starting lineup that way.
So I can't get Waddle because he's on Rocky's team and Rocky's in first place.
Yep.
Olave is on Matt's team I think
What was-
Maddie's competing.
What was the Rice deal again? Rice and who for
Chase Brown.
Chase Brown.
Chase Brown.
Yeah.
And could
See, the
you-
problem
could you
is this.
squeeze both of them in your lineup?
Yeah.
I think.
Well,
the guy
could I?
Chase-
Hold on.
You can grab it.
I would play Chase Brown over David Njoku. I
Yeah.
think
I mean, that's
It-
fair.
David Njoku is my bottom
Yeah.
player.
I think the guy getting neighbors for Rice and Brown, he's getting an absolute steal.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the. I don't
And
think
I'm,
I would.
I'm a little okay. Like absolute steal feels a little strong to me, especially with. I mean, Rashi Rice is the wide receiver 1 in points per game at the moment,
Wow.
and like by 3 or 4 points.
Dang. Number 1. Wow.
Mm.
I mean, it's only
I mean, yeah, he's only played 3 games, so.
yeah,
But
3
yeah,
games.
but he's
3 games
been
in a
great.
tie.
I have a
Oh, never mind. He's about tied with Puka, and then it's 3 games, 3 points down to JSN.
I also have a Dynasty Superflex question that Buddy sent me, honestly, not long before the show, but I didn't reply yet because I was, and we'll talk about this later. I was watching Back to the Future with my kids, my youngest for the first time watching Back to the Future.
Ooh,
Nice.
Oh my God, did he love it? How much of that movie was he standing up, just like excited, like
I love
could
it.
not wait for what happens next? Probably like
I love it.
30% of it.
Well, no, more than like the
More than
end,
that?
the ending.
Yeah, the end.
He was super excited.
Oh, he's like all 3 are leaving Netflix at the end of the month, and he's never seen them. So we're watching through them. We watched the first one tonight. It was awesome. But the Dynasty Superflex question that got sent to me, we'll talk about that later probably. But green fingernails.
And yeah, so
Fly Eagles fly.
Halloween happened, and Ellie's just like, "All right, Christmas time, get green." I'm like,
Look at this. Can you see him? Stand up.
Grinch.
He's
I have
got
a
his Grinch
Grinch
hoodie. He's got
Nice.
his pants.
Yeah.
But
And
But
look,
it's the regular Grinch though, not the green Grinches.
Then I have Grinch slippers.
"Oh, you're
he
ready."
wore these. This is what he wore to school today.
Nice.
You would not believe how many
weren't
kids
allowed
wear
to wear that shit.
pajama pants to school nowadays.
Yeah,
That's
my
wild.
kids wear pajama pants to school. We weren't allowed to.
No, yeah, it is like kids consistently. I went to like drop something off or pick something up one day, and I was like, 30% of these kids are in pajama pants. What is going on here?
It's so funny because my daughter will wear pajama pants on any given day, but still gets excited when it's pajama day. I'm just like,
yeah, right.
hell, you go to school in a t-shirt and pajama pants. That's what you wear to sleep. What's the
Like, even if you get a kid like at our age get past the pajama pants, like which I'm obviously fine with it. I just think it's like, wow, that's crazy. That's cool.
yeah.
The wearing pajama slippers to school, like that is
Okay,
a level I did not expect.
Well, the thing is, the bottom of them have things where you can walk around outside if you want to.
Correct. They're still pajama slippers. But yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. They have rubber soles. They're
Yeah.
Grinch slippers.
Mm. Oh, here's the question that my buddy sent me that I haven't responded to him yet. Superflex Dynasty. Jordan Love and Devonta Smith for Bo Nix and Jordan Addison.
Bo Nix and Addison. Nix is better than Love and Addison's better than Devontae.
I don't think Addison's better than Devontae or Nix is better than Love.
I think Addison's like 5th right now in like receiving yards per game in the NFL. It's something crazy.
Don't get me wrong. I really like Jordan Addison as a player, and just,
Yeah.
his situation is still fine, even though he has Justin Jefferson across from him. I think Jordan Love is safer with it, which is weird to say. And
He's available in TA 11.
I might need
Throwing
him
that
this
out
game.
there.
This is a different situation. Dynasty. I think I would have Smith and Addison close, even though I think right now Smith is better.
I would put Smith above Addison. Nick's.
Mm.
I like the idea of Nick's, and Nick's last year was amazing. Like, he was a good story and everything, but I still think I stick with the Love side. And I'm not the
This
biggest.
is really interesting. In there was an article this week that was like Knicks has struggled a ton, and you look at him and it's weird because like he's got some metrics that are like top 10, and some metrics that are like he had one metric that was like 45th out of. There's only 32 quarterbacks. He's like it's really weird how up and down he. But his team's 7-2. Knicks not look good. Knicks is slop.
It's so weird because like I don't think either of them are great quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Like I don't and this is I mean from evaluating them to now. I think Nick's does more with his legs,
Yes.
which gives you the floor of being a better quarterback than Love is. But I think they're both like people want so hard for them to be great.
Yeah.
And
But you think they're like tier 3 level quarterbacks?
they're like
career
they're
level.
like well, but I don't think that I think that it's like they're like 3 or 4 tier 1 quarterbacks, and then everyone else is a tier 3 quarterback. Like it's gross.
So you like Bo Nix over Love, and you like Addison over Smith. You do.
I think I'd rather have Nix than Love, but I think
Addison
Smith is Smith is ahead of Addison, but not like I'm not gonna like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fight on that one.
Yeah, I get exactly like I dynasty wise, I would have Jordan Addison above
Now,
Devontae by just a little, but I get it either way.
I think Addison, if you put Addison in a wide receiver room where he's the one, I think he's better at that than Smith is.
Yeah, Smith is not a 1. We've seen that.
Smith is a 1 from a 2. Addison is like a 2 from a 2, but can be a 1 if he's the 1. It just is a weird kind of.
So in trade addict scoring, which is a little QB yards friendly, Bo Nix is QB 12 in points per game with 21.5, and Jordan Love is QB 19 with 19.2.
Yeah.
Let's check out receivers. Devonta Smith, wide receiver 15 at 14.6. Addison, wide receiver 26 at 13.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much. But the other
So you're
part
almost
of this is
evening-
you're going one for
out in points per game on both of these sides. So it really is a very fair trade.
But it's like a double 1 for 1 that doesn't gain you anything. So it's a weird. Like that's a weird trade for me.
Yeah,
like
so you take the players you like more, and Devonta Smith is my favorite player in this trade, so I take the side.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the.
Interesting.
I think it's a very fair trade.
Agreed. I think it's very, very fair.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Ooh, hold on. Addison has the uncanny superpower of broken plays. Can anyone explain that? He's so awesome to watch.
He is very fun to watch. Yeah, I don't know.
He's such a funny, like he's a pace player too. Where like he's not going 100% most of the time, but has the ability to like crank that up and separate, which is, I mean, that may be part of it. He's also pretty like a heady player, so like he's always coming back to the ball, good at finding space in zones. Like he's a really good player.
Man, that's tough. I'm not even sure what to answer him. Like I saw it, and that's part of the reason I didn't answer right away is because I saw it and I'm like, ooh, that's really...
one of the things. Like I actually enjoy this answer when people ask me questions. I literally just say whatever makes you happy.
Yep.
It's a good trade, so whatever makes you happy, go with it.
Yep. Fantasy's supposed to be fun.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Well, no, like he's not getting doubled like Jefferson is, but when Jefferson is out, Addison can produce as the one when Jefferson's out. That's the difference to me between Smith and Addison, where like Smith produces as a one often from the second spot, behind AJ Brown. Whereas like Addison produces like a 2 in the second spot behind Jefferson, but when he gets his opportunity, man, he's awesome.
I will say he's still. I know he produces like a 2. He's still top 25 in points per game, and and like just like his rookie year, he scored 10 plus touchdowns. Right?
Oh, he's great.
Like his first 3 or 4 games this year. He was over 10 PPR points every game, and he was one of only 5 wide receivers in the NFL with double-digit PPR points every single game in that stretch. Like it was like Puka Nacua and JSN and him and Jordan and Justin Jefferson. Like he still had 11 targets last week. Like it is. Yeah, I get it. That's why it's tough. Grab the person you like, I guess. By the way, he's talking about the red zone offense thing. I love that they mentioned it last week that the Vikings offense has scored every single time in the red zone. I'm happy about that.
Just don't get there enough.
100% red zone efficiency this year.
That's impressive.
Oh, came into this up by 200.
Which hat are you wearing?
Past the 50. Which hat? No,
I can't see what hat.
It's Tufts University.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
370.
The runner-up for the national championship in women's lacrosse.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
2 of Callan's friends just joined the hockey team, so we get to go to hockey games too now.
Oh, nice.
That'll be awesome. So watching Back to the Future with my kids, Doc Brown is an interesting character sometimes.
Oh boy.
So like, I don't know, just when you're watching and you've seen a movie 400 times, like you watch it like, at least I was watching it like, what is this character? That was my brain tonight. And so when Marty gets to 1955 and he's talking to Doc and he's telling him the stuff, and Doc doesn't, then when Doc finally believes him, he's like, we got to get you home. And I'm like, that's kind of badass that his first thought is we need to get you home, instead of, oh my gosh, I created a time machine. Oh my gosh, holy crap, future stuff. He's like, oh no, we need to get you where you need to, like, I feel for you, kid. Like that amount of empathy. I was like, that's kind of cool. And then he half ruins it just 2 minutes later, where Marty's like, I got to get back to my girlfriend. And he's like, is she pretty? And I'm like, first statement? I got to get back to my girlfriend. Ooh, is she pretty? I want to hear what she looks like.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Doc, you are an interesting man here with your selfless, I want to help you, all the way over to, is your girlfriend pretty? I want to know. No, but it was funny. But we have a kind of a running joke in my family with Back to the Future. Wherever we travel to, what do I say when we see a clock on a building?
Oh yeah, he whenever he sees a clock on a building, he says that this was struck by lightning in 1955.
I tell the kids it's a historical landmark. that clock on that building was struck by lightning in 1955, and he figured out what it meant, a few years ago or whatever.
Oh, yeah, when was the first time I watched it? Was I like 6?
7, yeah, somewhere in there. But yeah, that's the running joke is 6, 7.
No.
He hates that. He got interviewed by the Minnesota Vikings cheerleaders and put on all their social media about how he dislikes 6, 7. But no, it's been a running joke for better part of a decade now that when we're traveling and there's a clock on a building. I'm like, hey kids, look at that. So this clock back in 1955 was struck by lightning. I've probably done it 100 times on our vacations.
Way less than that. But
Okay, like 40, 30, I don't know.
So 2 days ago, Ellie randomly goes to me, Daddy, can we watch Coneheads?
Ooh,
And I just freeze and I go, yes, we absolutely can. I had to pay to rent it and everything because it wasn't available for free streaming anywhere. But I did it because I wanted to watch Coneheads with my daughter. So we watched Coneheads and she's just like, that's the weirdest movie I've ever seen. And I'm like, weird in a good way or weird in a bad way? She just goes, it's just the weirdest movie I've ever. She refused to tell me if it was good or bad. She just kept calling it weird, which it absolutely is. And it's
now
fantastic.
that she's watched that, yeah, absolutely. Now that she's watched that, you should have her watch The Stupids this upcoming weekend. Do you remember that movie?
Yes, Meet the Stupids.
I think it was just The Stupids.
No, it's Meet the Stupids.
Was it Meet the Stupids?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. You might be right. You might have.
You're right. It's just The Stupids. I totally thought it was Meet the Stupids.
I don't know if I ever saw that one.
I did. I mean, I saw it back in the 90s.
And Rocket Man. She needs to watch Rocket Man.
Yeah.
You had to buy Coneheads? That's
Yeah. Well, I
physical
rented it.
media thing. Just
I gave Amazon my $3.95.
I don't even recognize the cover of The Stupids. Like I've never seen that movie before in my life.
I have.
I recall it. I just don't know. I have no idea who was in it.
Coneheads had to be later than 93, but it was definitely that like early mid 90s.
yeah. I don't know.
No, it was 1993. Good call, BT Voika.
Yeah. Interesting. Speaking of shows, is anyone on anyone watching Pluribus? It's only 2 episodes in, but it's made by Vince Gilligan, written and directed by Vince Gilligan, who did Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. We're 2 episodes in, and I think it's pretty dang good.
What's it called?
Pluribus. It's on.
I want to watch it. I haven't watched it yet, but I want to.
I love origin stuff. I feel like all that happens in episode 1 could have been over, like that could have been the full season. They could have stretched it. I would have been happy. So now I'm really curious. But
what's
the first
it
2
on?
episodes are awesome.
What service is it on?
It is on. I actually don't know.
Apple.
Is it Apple?
It's Apple. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good, because we have that. Because Trish would be interested in that because she was a huge Breaking Bad fan.
Honestly, if you're a Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul fan, it's not like them, but the writing is similar. If that makes sense. Like the character development and writing is very similar. So, but it's definitely supernatural though. You know, it's more sci-fi than those 2 movies are very bathed in realism. This is definitely supernatural. So,
well, we are watching the show Supernatural at the moment for the second time, so she's into the supernatural.
Okay, nice.
Just the second time. That's one of my comfort. That's one of my like put on and go to
Well,
sleep.
it's 16 seasons. It takes a little while to get through.
Yeah,
I have never watched Supernatural. I've heard it.
So wonderful.
I just missed it.
In sometimes a bad way that it's so good.
Yeah, the best part about it though is it doesn't take itself too seriously.
That's how
so
it is.
It's I enjoyed it, but and it does a lot with folklore too, which I dig folklore. So, but You like Rocket Man, like Harlan Williams Rocket Man, right? Not like
Yes.
not like the new Elton. Okay, yeah, where he does the fresco with the space food.
Though I did hear the new Rocket Man was pretty good.
I haven't seen that one yet. I love Elton John, so I don't know why I haven't seen it yet, but I haven't. But
Scott and Ian just disappeared.
they did. You guys are all talking TV shows. I am so excited. Last week, Joe Hill's new book came out, and I know that's not a TV show, but like
Back in my days, television was called books.
books, yeah. And it's called King Sorrow. And if you don't know Joe Hill and you like Stephen King, you should go find some Joe Hill books, because not only does he write similarly to Stephen King, he happens to be genetically half of Stephen King. Like he's Stephen King's son. But phenomenal. I finished it. I started it again because I've been listening to it at work, so you miss some of it. So like I'm rereading it, but man, it's so good.
I just literally 2 days ago we did the Scooby Natural episode. It's so good.
Nice. My son just tried to jump scare me. How'd that work for you?
It never works.
Haven't you learned at this point that it's just not going to work?
I keep trying.
I don't get jump scared.
Play the long con, Ian. Wait.
There
like
is something
4
in my
years.
body that just like it. I don't. Maybe that's a bad thing. Maybe my reaction time is just so slow in my brain to something that tries to scare me that I don't recognize fear quick enough. Maybe that's the problem.
Zach, what Joe Hill book would you recommend to read first?
So I guess it depends. To get kind of a feel for him and whether or not you dig his writing, I would get 20th Century Ghosts, although I think they re-released it as The Black Phone, because that was one of the stories. I don't know if you've seen Black Phone, the movie.
I know the movie series.
but-
There's two
but-
of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ethan Hawke,
But
yeah.
so the first movie was based on a short story by Joe Hill. And it was originally called 20th Century Ghosts. That was fantastic. I also Heart-Shaped Box was really good.
Ooh, Nirvana. I love Nirvana.
Nosferatu was really good. I think they did a show. I think it just came out on Netflix. But like,
it's like Nos for the number 4 A
two.
number 2. Yeah.
So he wrote that, and then also The Fireman was really good, but not necessarily horror, kind of more post-apocalyptic. But like, man, his stuff is really good. And the knock with Stephen King is his endings suck.
Oh, they do. Oh man.
So Joe Hill is a master at ending books. And so like I don't know if you read 11/22/63.
We talked about this, I think. It
So
is one of the best books I've ever read until the last 40 pages.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so bad.
But so his last couple books, he's had Joe help him with the endings. And so so it's like,
did people tell him that about 11?
that's been the joke. He actually made that joke in the book where I don't know if you remember that, but like maybe it wasn't that book. Shit. There was one of the Stephen King books where he's like talking about the guy being a writer. Oh no, it was that book, and people are saying his endings are terrible. And so like Stephen, he knows that his endings are bad.
Yeah.
No.
What's funny about the 11/22/63 is that in the epilogue thing or whatever, in the like, he talks about all the people he talked to help with the ending, and I'm like, how is it so bad? It was almost like him saying, "This is how it would have been, I swear," because I talked to all these people, and I'm like, I don't care, it sucks. I'd rather take the fiction than what all those people think would have happened.
Yeah. But he also Joe Hill also wrote Lock and Key. Like he was one of the writers with Lock and Key.
Like LOCKE and Key. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Which it was a Netflix series too, but
Yep.
it was also like graphic novel.
Yep. Who thought we'd get to book talk on the?
It's what I had it written down. It was
I had it for 200, Bob.
My Scott leaves is I'm gonna get some book talk. I'm gonna talk Warren Zevon made the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know, the really important things.
Nice. Scott leaves so someone shuts up for long enough for someone else to talk. That's I hate that every week.
No, that's not because like I don't have to prep for this, Scott. It's great. I love it. I love it. I love it. But like, I mean, you got up and we all kind of looked at each other. I was like, well, I got 3 things. I can do this.
Well, if there's ever a pause, like if you're really like, what should I do? You could like just be like, hey, chat, guess what? We have 25 days of giveaways, 25 days, 25 jerseys right now. If you go to fantasycares.org, you can join this and we will give away a jersey every day during the month of December. When you donate, you get 2 entries into those drawings. That means you can win twice. You know, you win once, that entry gets pulled, but there's still one available to you. You can win up to 2 times. $25 or more donation gets you into that campaign. Fantasycares.org. Just scroll a bit and you will find it. Anyway, so that wasn't even an ad read. That was just
that was just off the top of your head
that was me being
he must have checked his email.
I got a text from Russ. Make sure you mention this. Here's your bullet points. I say that like that was even halfway true. That's 0% true. Russ did not.
I did not.
No. Ooh, thanks, Zach. I'm gonna grab a couple of them. It's very cool.
Good. I'm glad. That see, book talk success.
Yes. And you missed earlier. We were talking a lot of fantasy on this one.
We definitely talked way too much football tonight.
I missed that, Bob, though. Like,
what talking football?
You don't have to.
I mean,
I love your work ethic.
Occasionally.
I love your work ethic, but you absolutely don't have to.
No, I just want an answer.
My son writes 3 fantasy articles a week.
I used to do 4.
He used to do 4, and it was too much. Now he does 3 a week. And he's realized he can't do a waiver wire article early enough in the week. He doesn't have time at the top of the week. Yep. And he'd been putting it out on Wednesday, like Wednesday night or Thursday morning or whatever. He's like, I'm scrapping it. And he says, do they have any article ideas for later in the week?
Well, no, that's not what it said. I was just asking you.
I know, but I'm asking them.
Yeah, I know.
Like if you don't have time for the waiver wire article, what can he write about later in the week?
Well, I mean, this is kind of waiver wire, but one of the shows, and it's not around anymore, but that I used to really enjoy was there was a show that would look at next week's waiver wire this week.
That has been a thing. So we do a whole segment on Fantasy Football Weekly, and we're going to talk about that in a second, but called Premature Speculation, where the whole segment we talk about players you should pick up this week so you're not scrambling for the waiver wire next week. That's literally the words we say when we introduce the segment. Where we, look at, say, like last week we would have said tight ends and quarterbacks are playing the Bengals next week. Go get Rodgers this week so he's on your bench and you can, start him against the Bengals or whatever. But yes, that's always a very good one. That's a great one.
And that would give you a little extra thing, because you're a week out. So
yeah, like projecting someone to pick up a week in advance. Type speculation, it's like beat the waiver wire, I guess would be a way to put it.
You want to do this trade? I get Bucky Irving and I trade Brees Hall.
And it's redraft.
Yep. It's this weekend.
I think I'm still on the Brees side.
Really?
I'm still on the Brees side. I don't care that there's going to be facing 11 in the box. It's still better than Brees Hall has 2 feet at the moment. We still don't know that
Yeah.
Bucky Irving has 2 feet.
We're still not 100% sure on what.
He practiced limited today, but still, I'd stick with the healthy guy.
Yeah. So Fantasy Football Weekly, that show that I was just referencing, I've done it for 9 years now. It has been on the air for 31 years. Longest running fantasy football show. And it's going to keep going, but Charch is leaving, and he's not here to talk about this, but he's leaving Fantasy Life. And when he sold Guillotine Leagues to them, he sold Fantasy Football Weekly to them. And so he's leaving Fantasy Life. The final 6 weeks, he's not going to be on the show. And I decided, for multiple reasons, I would have no problem continuing doing the show, but I have some personal stuff and whatnot, and I'll enjoy some extra time to get other things done and whatnot, and the show won't be the same, Yeah. So the last 6 weeks of the season, Fantasy Football Weekly will continue under Fantasy Life, with a slightly different format and some different hosts. But I'm not going to be doing those, and Charch is not going to be doing those. And so our last show on the longest running fantasy show in the industry is this Friday. And I feel interestingly sentimental about it. Like, I knew I'd feel sentimental about it, but I feel like it's not the end. I feel like there's ways that it'll come back next year, and start back up again. But the final 6 weeks of the season, I'm not going to be doing that show. It's weird. It's a lot of work, and I've done that show for 9 years, and it's a staple in my life and in Minnesota, and it's so long running, but it's been a hell of a run, and I do hope we come back next year. But man, I don't even know how to feel. I feel like I'm happy to have an extra 6 weeks off, but I'm really sad that something is potentially ending that's been going on for over 30 years. And we got some heartbreaking that sucks in the chat. I don't know how much to talk about it, but it feels like an end of an era, but I also, on the same front, hope it comes back next year,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. Of course, it's not necessarily the same as 30 years, but after deciding to leave Trade Addicts, which was going for 6 years or 8 years, I can't remember at this point, a long time, it was cathartic, where it was just I felt like I did my job. I left a sigh of relief, where I kind of felt good about it. And then, of course, they needed a host, so I hosted it yesterday. I'm still willing to help out and stuff like that. So, but getting my Tuesdays back and not doing it it still feels weird to this day. It's been months at this point since I stopped. Actually, it was a month into doing this show, because that's how I explained it to my wife. I'm just look, I'm going to stop doing Trade Addicts, but I'm not going to do Tuesdays. I'm going to do Wednesdays from now on. It normalizes after a little bit, and it never necessarily goes away, that feeling like you want to do it, because every once in a while, especially after doing it yesterday, it's oh man, I miss that.
Yep.
Especially just talking fantasy in general. It's weird for me. My brain turns off talking fantasy, and I get to just straight fun.
Yep. Yep.
And I mean, I know you put work into those shows. I don't put work into the shows, so it's a little different. Yeah. But it's definitely a cathartic feeling that it's that little bit of sadness hangs around with you for a little bit, but getting to breathe is nice. Getting, not have to do the work up into the show and then not having to be on for that like amount of time and everything. It's a nice feeling, especially when, my son Nolan comes to me every single night. He's like, Dad, you want to watch some TV before we go to bed? And I'm just like, I can. Yes, let's do that. It feels like I'm like, I would definitely rather do that than go record that show right now. So
absolutely. I will enjoy. I thought I had done my last episode 2 weeks ago. So last week I had 192 things that had piled up on my to-do list, and I did over 80 of them in a 1 week span. I got pulled into this last episode. But yeah, there's a relief that comes with not having to spend all that time prepping and whatnot. I know it does keep me very informed though, as Bob found out on some of those Sunday morning shows when I'm able to throw stuff around from every single game and every single player. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's a weird week of sentimental feelings here for me, because. Go ahead.
And no, and so like and I think this is where you're going, but like the charge being done to, like, not just the show, but charge being done with the show, and like it's hard to have something like that. I mean, like, again, Russ and I are coming from 10 or 12, 10 or 11 years of doing a continuous show and having a co-host, and it's hard when that happens. It's because it's almost it's a labor of love, but it's also like part of your week. And like, for me with Kyle, it was, I would go hang out with him and we'd talk fantasy football because it's what we do. And I imagine, even though it's, an XM show and it's, a big deal, and you are being broadcast out to a lot of people, it's still, hanging out with Charch and talking football.
That's 100% what it is. It is still going to be broadcast out onto most of that network, iHeart and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know that it'll still be broadcast here on our local radio station. It used to be in like 30 plus markets. Yeah. By the way, Ben, this is incredible. I absolutely love that. That's awesome. That's incredibly wonderful. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I hope we can figure out a way to have it back next year. We will see. But what your point was, Zach, is 100% it for me. And not 100, like you're 100% correct. I have a bunch of reasons. That's one of them, is that it was never about the broadcasting out to tons.
Yeah.
Like, that's a part. It was like the money, that's a little part. But really, for me, it was a show I got to do with friends and enjoy on a weekly basis. And if that wasn't going to continue, I just, the juice wasn't for the squeeze. The juice, like, I wasn't getting, I wasn't getting enough juice from the squeeze, or whatever that phrase is that I can't think of right now. But
no, you got it. The juice wasn't worth the squeeze.
Yeah, like, it's a lot of work, and a big part of the reason I did it had been yoinked from, and not like it was Charch leaving, so like it's not anyone's fault. It's just that's a big part of why I did it. It was me hanging out with friends and talking about football. So I would, and then I think I've talked about it on this show before, that my dad, I think I've talked about my dad on the show, and he's currently going through radiation and whatnot and stuff. And they're planning potentially a few visits over the next couple months, which I don't know how to feel about that. Like, I love it, But also knowing that he's going through this and going through radiation and stuff, I'm like
Yeah.
it makes you wonder, things. So it might have turned into a blessing in disguise that I'm now not doing it for the rest of the season. So yeah, it really did. It was a huge impact on Minnesota. I love seeing you at the training camps, Jeremy. I didn't get to go to this last one. Didn't time out right for me, but yeah, it was fun. But I've been sentimental a lot this week because today, this very day, November 12th, is my heart attack anniversary. Heart attack 12 years ago today, or 11 years ago today. And I'm still here, still kicking it, hanging out with friends, talking football, talking life, talking food. Food is delicious.
Food is delicious.
I had a Philly today. It was good. It was really good.
I made steak sandwiches for dinner.
Oh, nummy.
Yeah.
Nummy,
So
nummy.
I did rib. People are gonna be mad because I use provolone and American, but like I did
No
a
problem with
ribeye.
Well,
Ribeye. Yeah, ribeye got it
I'm a
real
pro
thin.
guy. Yeah.
Thin
Ribeye, Prove, good bread. That's
Yep.
my perfect Philly, man.
Wait. Provolone and American together.
I did. So the provolone is like the pull, and the American melts really nice, and so you get that together, and it's.
I legitimately can't picture that.
Oh, it was awesome. It was so good. And I did peppers and onions too because I wanted peppers and onions, so that's where I went. But it was phenomenal, really good.
Yep, absolutely. For my heart attack anniversary, and I did this a month ago, as Russ knows and Bob knows, but I Fantasy Cares donated some money to the American Heart Association, which I've been donating to a good amount in the last 11 years. We donated that last month though, because there was a triple match. A sponsor had provided a triple match donation to them for a small period. So we were able to donate some money and get that tripled and make our money go as far as it possibly could to that cause. But I don't know. In the sentimental nature of things this week for me, I'm just so happy for what we do what we do with Fantasy Cares and the people that support us. And I was looking at just the sheer amount of people that supported us in some way anyway this year. And it's absolutely mind-boggling. It's insane how many people have promoted or bought merchandise or straight up donated or planted campaigns or hang out in our chats or just are here for the vibes. I don't know. There's just are all around this cause that we're trying to do good here with fantasy football. And I don't know. The words aren't going to come correctly right now, but it's just, it has me feeling a certain way. And I'm so happy for the people that are currently in the chat now. And just, for the people on this show, you guys are awesome. And I love what we're able to do, the amount of good we're able to do with Fantasy Cares.
And I always say this, Scott. There are a lot of really good people out there. We needed that catalyst, and it's what. And I know this isn't what you're not looking to get your flowers, because that's not how you are.
Oh no, the opposite.
No. I know that. I know that.
To get their flowers,
but we needed that focus. We needed a lens, because there are so many people out there wanting to do good, and sometimes you need someplace to put that. And so Fantasy Cares and the Fishbowl, one of my favorite things in my life at this point is talking to people about Fantasy Cares, because it's because I wear the shirts all the time, and it's it doesn't take very much to get me started talking about Fantasy Cares because I love the amount of good it does, and I love how it clicks with people where they're like, you are able to do that much with fantasy football. I'm like, yeah, but it's the fantasy football community.
Yes.
Like, that's the piece of it is like the 4 of us or the 8 of us or the 20 people that are behind the scenes doing Fantasy Cares. That is great, but it's the thousands of people that are really behind the scenes with Fantasy Cares that make everything happen from, like you said, from getting merch, being in the leagues, just reposting, retweeting something that goes out with a donation link. Like, it's incredible the amount of visibility, the amount of people. It's so inspiring to me, like, to watch the community come together and do things like that, and it just kind of makes you want to do more. It's this snowball effect where, like, you started it going and it got bigger, and the bigger it gets, it kind of has its own momentum now, and it just keeps getting bigger, and it's amazing. It's so awesome.
Man, it really is. I like seeing all these comments in the chat that it has been a rough year, but man, people have been supporting us through it, and I love this. I love this.
Yeah.
I would like to see that movie.
Who plays
Who
you?
would play us in that movie?
I will say, if it wasn't for, and Zach, I don't mean to push you to the side for a second, but if it weren't for Russ, John, and Bob, like, we are nowhere near this point. We may never have been. Fantasy Cares had a 50-50 chance of stopping, just straight up stopping, versus getting to this point. Like I was legitimately at that point where I was like, well, at the point we're at, we either need to go this route or just stop. And, because of Bob.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We were
And
able
to, because we wanted to make T-shirts that all of this really kicked into real gear.
Yeah.
It all just started because we wanted to make whatever we wanted to wear.
We wanted better T-shirts, not better T-shirts. That's not fair because Rotorwear made some very, 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 very.
We wanted more. We wanted
more T-shirts
variety.
Yes.
We wanted more variety, and
Yes.
we weren't going to make Kenny do that because he just signed the contract with the MLB.
Yep.
So we did it.
Oh, man.
And it came to the point where there was too much money coming in, and someone was going to get in trouble. So I said, let's legitimize and fill out.
Yeah, it's not that it wasn't legitimate. It's just that at a certain point, you have to have certain things in place. You have to be not just a fundraising group or whatever. You have to actually.
Right. We went from a fundraising group to
a nonprofit to a 501c3, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that took a whole off season.
Yep.
It wasn't my off season. It wasn't my off season.
Do you think this year we'll have me design one shirt? And if I designed one shirt, how would it do?
I hope so. I'll be wearing it to the expo if
Wendy's
you do.
Here.
Hey, Wendy.
Oh.
Hey, Wendy.
Oh,
we had Rachel in the chat way back, and Wendy
early. Yeah, she was there earlier. Yeah. I joined her huddle earlier this week. That was pretty
nice.
That was pretty fun. It was enjoyable.
I always love those, and she always chooses the worst times. It's back when I was doing Trade Addict, she did Tuesdays, and now she does Wednesdays. It's like, Rachel, come on. It's Wednesday, an hour before this show. And honestly, like, it depends on the night, but Matt goes to bed during that time. Like, it's
It's rough.
I wish my kids had bedtimes.
Speaking of,
Oh,
getting pretty late, buddy.
It's almost 10 o'clock.
you're in your
man.
pajamas already.
Yep.
You- I can't even I don't have a frame of reference for like the kids in bedtime. Like Caleb at 7:30 is like, I have to go to bed, and he goes and he'd go and go brush his teeth, get in bed, read,
That
and like
both of these kids used to be like that when they were younger. They are not like that anymore.
so I have something to look
No.
forward to.
I meant you would bring yourself to bed when you were
Yeah.
younger. I don't know if you even remember that.
I still do.
Mac is that way with food, and I can't even every time he is like that, I'm like, that's so healthy. That he's like, no, I'm full, or I'm like, do you want like all this food? He's like, I'll just take 2 of these. That's fine. He completely knows his limits.
Yeah.
And he's like, I will eat what I feel I need, and that's good.
When
My
you say
kids don't have
2
those
of
bones
these,
in their body.
2 of these, you mean 2 sleeves of Oreos, right? I'll just
Yeah,
have 2 of these.
it's just whatever he's eating, he knows his limit,
Ah.
and he's not gonna he never overeats. He doesn't even take more than he wants. Even if it's like a candy or a snack, he's like, that's all right. I'm not really hungry. Like he's and then there'll be times where he's eating like crazy. So I know that it's not
Like gross
always
bird,
thing.
yeah.
It's absolutely, he just knows his limit,
Yeah.
which is crazy to me. Are you trying to show me something?
Oh no. I was just like,
Oh, I see.
do I? Yes, you
Are
know.
we killing someone, or is this your bobbing for apples?
It is. It's the actual theme of Bobbin for Apples. He walked away at the exact time. I mean, he doesn't even get to see it. Forget him.
Back to book talk? No.
Man, so
Yeah.
Ellie told me last night she was up till 3 a.m. That's what my
Why?
kids are doing. Well, first of all, my kids didn't have school Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday.
Wow. So we didn't have Monday, Tuesday. We had Thursday, Friday though.
So they've been off for an extended period of time. And then they had a half day today, which completely has thrown me off. Like it feels like 2 a.m. at this point because like the kids got home at noon, so that completely threw me off. But yeah, so having so many days off in a row, and Ellie staying awake till 2, 3 in the morning later than I, because I'm not awake that late.
Yeah.
And sleeping till like noon. And it's my fault for not waking her up, obviously. But like, yeah, like Ellie went to school on 3 hours sleep.
Whoa.
And
Nope.
and was awake when I came down here at 9:30, and Nolan was passed out. I have no idea how long Nolan has been asleep for, but he's probably been asleep since like 6, 7 o'clock.
See, I never was an up late kid.
I always was.
Like I'd sleep late, but I'd be in bed by like 10:30, 11, and then like sleep until 1. Like
Yeah. Oh man, but like seriously, like it feels like I'm ready for bed. Well, it's 11 o'clock. I'm ready for bed anyway. But like, I remember it hit 7:30, and I'm like, all right, time to go record. Wait, no, that's not right.
Is this a good trade? I get Bucky, and he gets Quentin
Yep.
Johnson.
Quentin Johnson has been doing nothing lately, so
I
might as well take that risk on getting Bucky because Rashad White sucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's one of those snap accept. That's
I
how
would,
I do.
I would take the risk on Bucky getting healthy and coming back on that one.
Yep.
Did you offer it? Or did he offer it? Anyway, Drew's heading to bed. Good night. Drew, that's early.
I'll be at work by then.
Early,
Drew.
and I usually don't get up that early.
I will be sleeping at that time.
I'll be
I'll
working
still
already.
be working at that time.
I'm usually up at about 6.
My
What
alarm
time
is
is
set
it?
for 6 o'clock. Wait, what day is tomorrow? Thursday.
Thursday.
Trisha's going into the office, so my alarm is set for 6:30.
Good night,
Follow-
Ben
follow-
and Amy, if you're
follow
both
30.
watching.
Ben is saying goodnight to Drew. Ben's not going to bed.
Oh, I thought Ben said he was going to bed earlier, though. Oh, maybe not.
Well, Bucky is limited practiced in a limited fashion this week, so hopefully, if not this week, definitely next week.
I would say limited is better than none.
Yep.
Hashtag math.
Hashtag math.
Okay, he's got a 50-50 chance.
50-50 chance.
But on that note, I am going to go to bed.
All right.
Now that we mentioned it,
Fine.
I'm going to go watch it. I've started watching Psych.
Okay. I've seen the show.
I've heard of it.
I've like because I co-hosted Trade Addicts with Rocky for years, and Rocky's a huge Psych fan, and I've always wanted to watch it.
And you've met James.
Yeah.
Technically, I haven't, but I saw him in real life.
You did.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, New York.
He was in New York with me. We were there together.
You were in the
I
same
saw
circle.
him there.
Literally,
I wasn't interested. I
we-
never met him.
He slept at your house.
we literally walked in, and like probably within 15 minutes of walking in, James tapped me on the shoulder and gave me a huge hug. And you were like right there, weren't you? You were like right there.
Were you the guy in the Bull Rush shirt?
See, you didn't introduce him, Scott. It's on you.
What, you think I'm going to go out of my way to introduce myself to someone?
No, that's why everyone thinks Scott is great, and now we just gonna put him in the kill room.
Welcome to the kill room.
Now I feel
He-
terrible. Now I
He
feel-
doesn't even introduce.
Well, I didn't even I didn't realize that you didn't go say hi to talk to him, but
Don't feel bad. He's had Tom Everett Scott on his show, so don't feel bad
Oh, yeah.
about that.
Me and
oh my
TES.
gosh. Well, this is gonna happen next time. Like, I don't feel it's my job to go around introducing people to James. Like,
No, but you
like,
introduced the
that's-
four of us. That's who.
Yeah.
People that are.
I almost feel like that's like if I'm talking to someone and they're like, "Oh my gosh, that's James. I want to talk to him." Then I would take him over. But I had no idea that was a thing.
No, I don't care. Like, he's a human
No.
being. It's fine. I'm
know,
terrified of human beings.
it's
I'm not
not
going to go
fair.
talk to anybody.
He followed me on Twitter, way back,
Yeah.
when the Dynasty Dummies were a thing, which was
Yes.
wild. That was wild.
Yeah.
It always
He's wonderful. He's such a good heart. He's such a good dude.
And
he's,
at least 6 episodes into Psych, he's a very funny guy.
he's very funny. He formed that character, to a small degree off of Val Kilmer from Top Secret, which
Yep.
I love too. And
Oh,
in the
Top
finale,
Secret's
have you
so
watched all of Psych yet or no?
Oh, no,
I mean-
I'm literally 6 episodes in.
I don't
Like,
think I'm
just-
spoiling it if I say Val Kilmer makes a cameo in the final season.
That's fantastic. I'll
Which-
forget by the time I get there anyway. It's fine.
Yeah. It's kind of an inside joke too, and nod to that James O'Day, a big part of his character was, Anyway, so we will have another campaign coming up for the people listening here. So Giving Tuesday is the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, and we're going to do something interesting. Like a lot of charities, they find a sponsor and they get a match for it so that people, when they donate, their money goes further. Like you donate to, this pet shelter, and they've got a sponsor for Giving Tuesday, so all your donations are doubled. So I was talking to Russ and Bob, and I'm like, we could try to find a sponsor and do the same thing all the other charities do, or we could be that guy. we could be that guy,
We could be that guy.
girl. We could be that person. That charity
Another
where
one of Scott's great ideas.
no, it's my first one, my first great idea ever. So I'm super happy about this. It's my first one.
Yeah. So we'll pick a few charities, and then people can donate to which one they want us to match to. It's gonna be simple.
Yep, we're gonna have a campaign,
Maybe.
and you'll choose from a drop down. I think we'll have about 5 charities, and if you want to donate to one of those charities, you donate. Fantasy Cares will match it, but not just that. Because it's Giving Tuesday, the charities that are going to be in that drop down will probably
Matches
have a
going
match
on.
as well.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
we'll
we
match
will
your
pick
donation,
one.
and then it'll be doubled again. So we're talking 4x donation.
It could be up to 5x depending
Could
on which
be.
ones we find.
You
Yeah.
you never. Yeah, we're not sure if they're doubled or tripled or whatever for those, but if you donate $5 to it, we will match it to make it 10, and we are going to donate it to one of those charities so it turns into 20 or 30 or whatever because they have a sponsor. So we're just trying to make it so as much good can be done out there as possible. I believe we've figured out 2 or 3 of the charities, but we're probably going to do it for about 5 charities, I think.
And I'm gonna nominate one right now. I'm gonna nominate Team Impact because Emmy is going to be on CBS.
I was going to say Bob
on
Gilchrist's
Giving Tuesday.
Fish Fillet Team charity.
Yeah,
Emmy's
so
going to be
Emmy
on.
is going to be on CBS for Giving Tuesday, and
That's awesome.
she is representing Team Impact.
Nice.
So I'm going to nominate them as one of the drop downs.
I like that. I love that. Sounds like a positive way to do the whole pyramid thing. That is a funny way to put it. That is incredible.
It's exponential giving. It's nice.
Yep. All right.
Bring
Good night,
back the
everybody.
Montreal shirt.
No.
Bye, Bob.
Good night,
Bye,
Russ.
Bye, Russ. Love you. He didn't say
Yeah,
I love
so
you back. He didn't say I
it
love
was
you back.
kind of, he blew you a kiss.
Night, he didn't say I love you back.
He blew you a kiss.
I know, I was just kidding.
Uh,
Yeah. But tell us about Team Emmy and CBS and Team Impact.
I don't know exactly what's going to be going on, but CBS has a charity bracelet division, and it's called Names for Good.
Mhm.
And they basically give those friendship bracelets out. So Emmy, it has to pick 3 of her teammates from Team
Okay.
Impact to give bracelets to, and they're gonna film. In the next couple of weeks they have to meet up, exchange bracelets, take some videos, and then CBS will use the content during the Names for Good CBS segment on. I think it's going to be on Giving Tuesday. So it's going to be pretty cool.
She's an absolute rock star.
She's pretty popular. I really want to start charging a fee to use her.
Appearance fees.
Yeah, demanding appearance fees.
All this driving isn't cheap. Gas ain't free. That's incredible. That's so cool, Bob.
It is pretty cool to see a 9-year-old be such a advocate and inspiration for other kids.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'm not one to talk about like how cool it is, but it's freaking awesome.
It is, and it's like
it's really cool.
With something like that, like representation matters. Like seeing somebody who is like, if you're a kid and you see another kid, that's dealing with something similar to what you are and is absolutely rocking it, like it gives you something to kind of hang on to. It's awesome.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
she is like one of the official greeters to the type 1 diabetes world.
Yeah.
She definitely reaches out to. I mean, they do a lot of play dates with newly diagnosed.
Yeah. She's
So cool.
awesome.
And now she's beeping, but
Mm.
it's just because she lost service.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's fine.
There absolutely is a recurring option. I think it's right on the general form. You can do it. I will double check that though.
It was.
There should be. We have a handful of people that do it. One of these days we should do some kind of campaign for people who choose to do a recurring, because that's such a good deal. And then we also can budget donations better too if we know X amount is coming in each month. We are very campaign driven and cyclically driven based on SFB. Is it like that's where most of our donations come in, and then but yeah, that would be helpful to be able to do that. Speaking of our kids doing things at ages and getting older, my 12-year-old downstairs that I sent to bed via typing on my computer, "You should go to bed now," because it's 10. It's 10.
Yeah.
He's got school tomorrow. And he always stays up for Thursday night football. So I can't have him staying up this late 2 nights in a row. He turns 13 in January, which is an interesting age for so many things. Like, there are a lot of things that you now have access to at 13 that you don't at 12. You can make accounts on things. You can even his phone, I think things unlock at 13. Because there are certain protections when you're under 13. We have Bark app, and we have the Google family app and all that stuff. But at 13, a lot of stuff starts to unlock, and I'm like, knowing my son and his friend group, I'm like, feels like that should be older. I just think they're still too young.
You think about what we would have done at 13, and yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, honestly,
nervous
they do not get into the kind of trouble we did at that age, though. That is for sure.
We are all very grateful there were no camera phones.
Oh my god!
Because,
dear Lord, yes. One thing
Or even cell phones.
So
you'd have a bag phone.
Nowadays, cash is not much of a thing in the younger generations, like at all. Like it's really not. So a lot of there are kids who have prepaid gift cards, like Visa gift cards and stuff that they can use for stuff. And I just found out today, and I'm pretty impressed by this, that they have Visa kids cards that the parents can control, see all the transactions, shut off if they want to. You can even automate allowance to go to the card.
Yep.
And I'm like, it doesn't surprise me that exists, but I didn't know before today that exists. And that's kind of cool. I'm sure we'll do something like that, but it's every year is a new step. Last year he got this year, 2025, he got a phone. And I can see that's probably what's going to happen in the next year. And it's just, there are two stages of it for me where I'm like, he's getting older. I love seeing him gain this responsibility and doing well with it. But then I'm like, I have 5 years left before he's out of the nest. 5.
Yeah.
5. That is ridiculous that he's so close. I know they say like 95% of the time you spend with your kids is pre-18, but geez, I'm not ready for him to leave.
No, and it's wild how fast that, like, I know like before you have kids, everyone's like, oh, just you wait, it goes so fast, and then you are in that and you're like, where did the last 10 years go?
Right.
What?
It's so fast. It's
Yeah.
so fast.
Man.
He is a good kid. It's what's always crazy to me is 2 things about him is that he doesn't get phased by stuff. I've mentioned the reffing story where the other ump was not coming and he umped his first game all by himself. The musical,
Yeah.
he doesn't get nerves, but also he doesn't care what anybody thinks. He wears like neon all the time. Loves neon. Doesn't care. He wore that like Grinch pajamas to school. Grinch slippers.
Yeah.
Doesn't give a shit what anyone
Love it.
thinks. Does not care. Like it doesn't even enter his mind what anyone else thinks. Which that was not me at 13. Let me tell you.
But that's such a, like, to not have that, like, second guess, not have that little, like, that's such a boon. Like, that's such a win to be able to be able to just kind of like rock you.
Yeah,
that's nice.
yeah. And his group of friends is very much the same. So
Yeah.
I think he just luckily fell into a group that is just like, yeah, we are who we are, which is just incredible. I did talk about it a little, Brad. It's anniversary of my heart attack. I think the biggest thing that, and I feel like I mentioned it multiple times on shows, but it bears repeating, I guess, is that I noticed symptoms. I told my wife immediately and I went to the hospital. And that same night, a 24-year-old came into the hospital. Also, random fluke heart attack. It can happen. It's a 1 in 10,000 thing, but it can happen when when you're younger. And he died that night. Wife and 3 kids. He died at 24 that night because he let it go. Yeah. He like ignored his symptoms. I was like, I think I'm having a heart attack. Take me to the hospital, honey. Like, if you start to feel that chest pressure radiating into your jaw, your arm starting to like the only way I can describe it is, when you feel like lightheaded, like your arm feels lightheaded. Like there's tingling. People say tingle in your left arm, but I would describe it as like a feeling of lightness. Like you're like this. It feels light. It feels like lightheaded. It's your arm. When you feel those symptoms, react. Don't just be like, I'm gonna go to bed and it's gonna pass. That wasn't an option for me. I told my wife right away. I got in and I lived. And anyway, for the handful of people that are still watching, or anyone on X that saw that or whatever, hopefully that helps someone.
It definitely does. And again, I mean, it's talking about it. It's something that doesn't get enough. I don't think it gets enough play, enough talk about, Scott, and especially young, but anyway
in general,
and that goes back to and especially with like men's health. And I know that we as a group do a pretty good job with discussing our health and mental health and being kind of a support system. But I think that the kind of prevailing thought for years and decades has been, you have to be the manly man and suck it up and deal. And just if you don't pay attention to it and don't react to it. Don't give yourself the grace to be like something could be wrong.
Yep.
And if you don't react to it, then you don't get a second chance at it.
Yep. You don't get to complain about it. Literally, because you didn't survive. Ah, man. Yeah.
Yep.
Glad I'm here, though.
And like Mark said, he went in 2023 and it was a false alarm. But it's worth going. Like, even if it's a false alarm, it's worth going because the risk reward, the downfall of it being a false alarm is, you got an ER charge. But if it's not a false alarm, the downside of not going is far worse than, going and being checked out. Like, and I'm glad it was nothing, Mark, but also glad that you went.
Yep. Absolutely. Oh, man. It is starting to get a little late. Hey, Bob, my son also at 13. I randomly came to my mind. He can have his access to his Delta Sky Miles account.
Where are we going?
I checked the other day. He's got like 30 or 40,000 miles on there.
Oh, I transferred my whole family's to me. Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I have never transferred.
They're never gonna book them. They're never gonna book the flights.
This is true. This is true. I actually probably should transfer theirs to me because I would book them at I get the discount I get would beat the fee to transfer. So
yeah. There is no you can transfer up to like 200,000 points a year.
Yeah,
There's
but
no
I mean
fee.
there is a cost to it. It's like
No. Was there? I didn't think there was. Not if it was your kid.
oh, I don't know about the kid. Yeah, if it's a kid, I didn't know.
I don't think so. I think you can transfer it.
Honestly, I don't care. I'll just let him bank those, and then when he's in college and he's got 150 or whatever thousand miles or whatever it is, he can use them then.
Because you can gift them.
Yep.
That's what it is. It's gifting them.
Yeah. Interesting.
And Fantasy Cares does accept Delta miles.
Do we? Can
Sure.
we do that? Can we do that? We will.
I think we can.
Absolutely.
I think we can. I think I did fill it out.
All right, let's figure that out. We will accept Delta.
We'll accept your Delta miles.
All right, so should we do the revival now? Anyone
Just Bob.
Anyone on the show? Do you want on the wheel for revival?
No, my team is gone now. Like it's
Oh,
put my heart and soul into it, and
it's a
it got
rebuilder
ripped
now. Bob.
away.
You got an
Huh?
orphan.
Yeah, I mean, I had the best players, and it wasn't through the draft.
So people have stayed really, really late. So the idea I have for when it gets to, so I think there's going to be one more elimination. And then I think we're going to have 2 revivals the same week as WWE War Games, and then do 4 versus 4, and the losing team, just they're all eliminated. Maybe even 4 revivals that week and have it be 5 versus 5 and the losing team's all eliminated. Because that's what I had down as when there's 8 people left. However, I didn't do it, and now there's 7 left. And Ian has been pushing for that too. It's in my list of things. But the idea was to revive people to get it back up to 8 or 10, and then cut them in half. There's not enough people in the chat like maybe there's a couple in the chat that are still in the league and listening, but that's in my list of what to do when we get to certain spots. What do you think, Bob?
I'm not in the league.
You're a possible revival for that. Like I feel
like
like
the 3.
I don't
think you
think
should
I
bring
don't
it
think
up to 10.
I do too.
I don't think I want to be. I don't think I want to be revived because I feel like
think-
I'm cheating on my team.
This honestly shouldn't be live, but I think what I should do is no elimination next week, just 3 revivals. We get up to 10 and then we
go
do
into
war
it.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
like
that's
that.
what I feel like we should do for this next week. But shh, don't tell the chat. Shh.
I won't. Mom's the word.
Don't tell any of them that I'm considering that. The chat seems to actually like this. It seems like Charlene's still here. I love Charlene. She's awesome. I love Jeremy and Brad, Dad, Ben. All these people are awesome. Yeah, I like it. Matt's team cannot die. It's true. My team too. Me and Matt, I swear, we should have been out like 6 weeks ago. Like our teams combined aren't as good as Bob's team was.
Oh,
Might have
Bob.
had the best team ever constructed. And
It was. It really was.
Oh.
Man, but yeah, that's the idea was to do a War Games theme, and War Games is 2 weeks away. So I don't know if it's one revival and then revive a bunch, or one elimination and revive a bunch, or just no eliminations and revive several. And then it's half the league versus the other half. One half gets cut. Just straight up.
And you I think that'll be so much fun. I'm already looking forward to the wheels to set that all up, the revival and then the split the league.
Yep. It's I think that's the plan. All right, I probably need to go to bed. It's 10:30 here. It's
11:30. I got 5 hours of sleep. Solid 5 hours, and then I'm at work.
oh my god, man.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Scott, you have no idea how much I look forward to this every week. Like this is awesome. I get to hang out with you and Bob and Russ and various other guests, depending on who hangs out. And then the chat, you're never going to hear me complain about going to bed late and getting up early on Wednesday night, because this is awesome.
Oh man. I thank you, man. I enjoy hanging out with you, Zach. I wish we could do more shows or hang out more. It's
Yeah.
What live events are you going to this year?
I'm not sure yet. I'm going to.
So we, like, in your area, we have Boston, we have New York, we have Philly, we have Bangor, we got
So my plan will be.
I threw a main one in there.
Did you say Bangor?
Yeah.
my plan will be to do depending on how the schedules go, Philly, New York, and Boston.
Okay.
So-
I know the date for Philly already.
Nice.
And I know the date for Boston already.
They're not on the same day.
Nope.
No, they're not even close.
Okay.
They're 2 different ends.
And potentially doing because you talked about kicking off in Vegas.
Yep. So Vegas, oh my gosh, the chat is getting so much inside info.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, we gotta go.
We should. Vegas is most likely going to be June 13th.
You needed to pause there, you know? We're still live, but you need to slow your roll. We're not even into 2026 yet.
But my
Like,
plan
there there's probably like 10 people in the chat.
my plan
There's
is to
and
FSGA.
some of Fancy Care's best supporters.
My
I
plan
feel
is
like
to
they get to know this. They're not gonna spread it.
I feel like we can invite them to a special shareholders meeting or something like that.
Do you really not want me to say when Vegas and
No.
Philly are?
No, it's no. Philly, we might not know.
How do we
We
not
don't
know?
have an exact. We don't have an exact, but we are pretty sure.
I think we have an exact. Okay, maybe we don't.
I mean, it might have to be that. It might have to be the day before. We don't know the location or anything yet.
I think it's that Sunday.
I mean, that's the ideal, but yeah.
I just have to make sure that there's a bed or a piece of floor space available at Russ's the
no.
weekend of Philly.
No,
Well,
we'll stay in Philly.
Yeah, you'll stay in Philly. Either Bob or I will 100% have a place in Philly. I think Bob, you have to too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
both
Bob and I
have a
will
place.
both have rooms in Philly, and
Yeah.
one of us will get one with multiple beds. We'll figure it out.
It could be. I mean, both of us might be having multiple beds because I would have a feeling multiple people would be coming to that one.
Yeah.
And maybe you and Russ. Maybe Russ and him can just get a room because Russ will be coming.
I'll probably be driving Russ.
Yeah,
would be my guess.
Tell me when the
That's how we
cruise is.
roll. But like so, and Bob, we talked about
shares. There aren't shareholders. There's a board meeting.
no. Actually, you know what I meant. What I was trying to word out was that could be in a
the
monthly donor
subscription.
type. Yeah, the monthly donor thing is to have a private
shareholders meeting,
like a shareholders meeting, but a
advance notice and stuff.
an insiders meeting. And if people that want to get more involved and are donors of a monthly subscription, I wouldn't mind doing a second private meeting.
I hear all the very, very fun stuff.
Because we could end up getting some great ideas from them too.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's always good to have
people
sounding board.
But yeah, we are, I would say, over 90% sure. I think we're 99% sure on Vegas's date. And I think we're 90% sure on Philly's date.
I was gonna say flip that, right? Because we're almost positive Philadelphia. I was trying to divert you.
Yeah, Philly and Vegas.
They both at 90%. They're both 50-50 at 90%.
Yeah, both 50-50 at 90%. And it sounds like I'm 100% going to be at both.
And I'm 100% sure on Boston State.
Yeah. Bob's got to be at Philly and Boston. So those won't be the same weekend.
I will be at Boston this year because I'm 90% sure I'm not being inducted into any more Hall of Fames. I think that I've spent my powder on that. So
I'm not even 50-50 for Boston. I think I'm like 70-30 for Boston this year. I actually think Boston is going to be Boston might be one I hit this year.
For a little extra time too.
Yeah, for a little extra time. My wife and kids were considering a Boston family trip. So we might pair it with me doing work stuff. So
we'll get them to some good places.
Couple extra days on either side. So I think Boston, Philly, and Vegas are 3 of the 5 to 6 I'll go to.
I think his kids would like Kennedy Lake.
Maybe I skip Minnesota this year. Maybe I don't go to Minnesota's.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm planning on doing Vegas. I'm planning on doing Philly and Boston and hopefully New York too. And
Oof.
then we're like FSGA Vegas. I as far as I know, Bob and I are planning on that. So
Yeah.
Wait, in February?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna come out and hang out.
if that's okay. I mean,
Yeah, that's awesome.
We already discussed this, Scott. We already
Yeah,
discussed
yeah,
this.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
I've got a green lit on my end, so it's
Yeah.
all.
Hey, Now, where are you going?
I just
Are you
threw
going
it
to
out
any
there.
live events?
I
What?
threw it out there. I said, "Yeah, I got room. Come on out." Fiala might come too.
Seriously?
Yeah.
This is awesome. I'm so excited for this.
It's school vacation week in Massachusetts.
Oh man, we got to talk about this. Hey, chat, are any of you going to live events? Where are you going? I'm just curious. God, that's awesome. Did you already buy tickets and stuff?
For Vegas,
Yeah.
I haven't yet, but like
Bob, do you
that's-
still have do you have a companion?
I don't. Mine expired in September.
But don't you get one every year?
I didn't get one this year yet.
Yeah, I truthfully
I'm
don't.
I'm working on it.
I should drive to, or I should fly to Boston and then use mine with you. Fly to Boston.
You
first
don't.
and-
You actually don't have to go with the companion.
Yeah, you do.
Just two tickets need to be bought at the same time. It doesn't have to be you.
Sure?
It could be like it could be your wife and your kid, or it could be two friends. It's just a buy one get one ticket.
I will have to look at that because then I might be able to buy Mike and Zach's for half
At
price.
50%, at 50% off.
Yeah, I'll look into it. All right.
I did look at that.
How is that even possible, Reebok Joe? You don't even know the weekend. You don't know the weekend.
Is he in
Does he
Vegas?
live there?
I mean, he was at the live last year. So.
He probably lives in Vegas.
We got a Minnesota, we got a Boston and maybe New York, the Phoenix, maybe Nashville. Yeah, Joe lives in Vegas.
I'd like to go to Nashville. That would be a fun one to go to, I think.
The Orlando one was a blast last year.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind doing Orlando.
Oh, it was fantastic.
I was telling Bob.
Yeah, after the show, I want to talk to you about something about Orlando.
Oh boy. Well, let's do that now because I'm fading. So let's say goodbye to everyone, and we'll have another board meeting behind the scenes.